he's training under Butch Hiles there, and I've gotten to see Ricky compete once before. Super athlete. The dude was a world-class level bodybuilder before he transitioned into jiu-jitsu. Just a consummate competitor, but it looks like he's got a very big, strong opponent stepping in against him, and Justin Joseph, who's training out of Advantage in Princeton.
And Advantage is a very great gym. I know a lot of good people that train out of there. I think this should be a great matchup. Ricky is obviously a seasoned competitor, but Justin's he's very stout. So I think the strength difference will be pretty. I think the technique is what's going to make the difference here, and I'm interested to see how that goes.
You've got Derek Lambert running the show there at Advantage in Princeton. He's a very, very seasoned veteran fighter.
For sure, yeah. I believe Jeremy Mitchell trains out of there too, and he's a high-flying circus. And I wonder if we'll see any of that out of Justin Joseph, that same kind of style. Yeah. So in this match, in these first few matches, there's going to be no heel hooks. So that should be any other submission is legal. That may be twister, spine locks, wrist locks, but just no heel hooks. But leg locks are still allowed and authorized.
We see they start off both looking for the single collar tie.
That's right. It's pretty good handwriting. Justin is using that. Oh, right for the single leg. Justin shucks it off. If you notice, Ricky is in the inside, but Justin, if he was wise, he could do a collar, push up on the elbow, and go for open for that single leg. We should mention as well for the audience that these matches are 10 minutes long. So 10 minutes, there's no points. So any position is, that's a nice lat drop attempt right into half guard.
And ends up on his back. That's the bad problem with that lateral. When you do it wrong, and we saw that happen last night with Roy Nelson. He went for that lateral drop against Alan Belcher, ended up on his back in the first round, and we see the same situation for Ricky here.
For sure, but what Ricky's doing a nice job of is maintaining that half guard, and if he looks, he's going to get that his left leg, right leg for us into that butterfly guard. He's going to get it inside his thigh and try and go for a sweep. The other option he may have is go for the closed guard attempt. Butch Hiles, I've noticed, has had a great closed guard system that they play with.
And it's so hard. Like, this is, Ricky's only his second time competing in the cage. It's so hard to make anything happen off your back when your head is pressed up against that cage.
That's that little aspect of MMA that us jiu-jitsu guys aren't really ever used to if we don't compete as often. 2 times in the cage, it's hard to get you used to that unless you're training that in your home gym.
It's going to be tough for Ricky to make anything happen, so he's either going to have to cut an angle or get back to his feet. There we go. He cuts that angle. He gets off the cage. Now he can work a little bit.
That's right. And see, Justin is doing a good job of that wrist control, but he lost it, and this is where Ricky's starting to set up opportunity. It looks like he could set up for a basic scissor sweep or a flower sweep. There's just 2 options he's setting, but Justin's so strong. Look at
And Justin's trying to just push that leg down and start creeping over into half guard.
And here he goes with the...
Ricky does a good job there recovering full guard.
Butch Hiles guys have had such a great closed guard system lately. Like, everyone I see, they have just great mobility with their legs to choose to go closed guard or to get half butterfly or total butterfly.
And he's using that overhook now, almost like he's going to try to work either.
See? There we go.
Nice
partial John Wayne sweep, which is great. That's a great underrated submission. Sweep I've been using myself,
and he gets rolled back over
right into there's a triangle up, closed guard. Okay.
And I'm shocked, honestly, that Ricky didn't jump on that triangle there.
Well, they call this an open. The problem with the triangles, and this is an open weight bout, is the broad shoulders of Justin and just how wide his shoulders are already. It's hard to lock a triangle. There's other options such as the omoplata or the armbar there as well that you could set up from a failed trap triangle. Right here, omoplata, right there. Like I said, foot in the face. That's a good lock submission.
He's got to do a better job of breaking the posture, though.
Ricky needs to start rotating. Okay, there's an armbar right there. Yep, armbar right there.
Beautiful job. Switching to the armbar and the finish by Ricky Lobatto.
That's text. Like I said, Butch has been working close guard, and that is just an example of what I won't be surprised to see from their guys tonight.
And it all started with that overhook. He got that overhook from close guard, started cutting the angle there, and ended up in a beautiful, beautiful omoplata. And that's a rare one. That's a submission that's fairly advanced. You don't see it a lot in MMA because it's so hard to lock it down. No gi. So, good on Ricky Lobatto, able to switch that to the armbar.